Good morning. My name is Barbara Wilkins, and I'm here to talk about Case Electric. About a few weeks ago, all of a sudden, I was getting either no electricity to the house, or it was almost low electricity. And I have a new manufacturer at home, so I'm just going like, what's going on with this? Everything should be solid. So my daughter had done some business with Case Electric, and she recommended them. So I called, and Jason came over, and he did, a lot of testing and stuff like that. And he came back and he goes, the power coming into your house is too low. It's like fluctuating. And I go, but it's only a year old. I've had the electrical work run from the street to my daughter's house by PG&E, and then by someone I hired from my daughter's house to my house. So that was just 1 year ago today. So, what could it be? And he goes, let me do some more testing. He came back, and it was just turned out to be a nightmare of a situation. It turned out I knew this later on, that the person I had hired to do the electrical work wasn't a licensed contractor. But I thought, he said he had an electrician who worked with him. I thought between PG&E and the county inspector that I had enough assurance that everything would be okay. And it wasn't. What turned out, Jason and his crew of 3 guys came to my house on a Saturday morning at 8 a.m. and started trying to figure out what was wrong. 12 hours later, what it turned out to be is my so-called contractor hadn't even put down some conduit to carry the electrical line from my daughter's house to my house. It had shorted out. They had to pull it out, put in new line, which was so difficult because it was through mud, not through conduit. But these guys worked so hard for 12 straight hours just to get me electricity back. And I can't tell you what a sickening, nightmarish experience this was. And the only upside to it is knowing that the person who is doing it now, Jason and his crew, they were doing it right. And I wouldn't have to worry about not having electrical power, just basic things that I thought my house was done. It was finally settled, I just moved in, and now the electrical to be an issue. Just so many ways that this could have been so much worse with it, shorting out and stuff like that. I worry it could have wrecked the air conditioner, it could have wrecked my brand new appliances. And so, though it's something where it was unexpected, they were gracious with, their work, their time, all of their efforts, and they worked so hard, 12 straight hours, just hard work to get electricity back to my house. And now it's at a place where I know I'm safe, I can count on that. This is my forever home, I hope, before I advance to heaven. So for my ever home to have good electricity, it's just such a no-brainer. But it turned out to be something where I can't take it for granted. With Case being on the job, I finally have that peace, and that means everything to me. So would I recommend them? Oh yeah, definitely. Learned my lesson about not hiring someone who's not licensed, not only licensed, but checking them out and making sure, checking the reviews, so on and so forth. Fortunately, I know now for my future electrical needs, I know my go-to guy. So thank you very much, Case Electric, for all that you did.